And then, so I guess the people on side steps, or I don't know what we would say we did. All right, well, let's just talk about side steps. Okay, so is this a good, yeah. So the key to side steps, okay, these are your oh shit maneuvers, okay? This is like if I'm not able to do a split X, if I'm not in time, I'm just trying to get the hell out of the way as quickly as possible, okay? The key is that I want to turn my hips and my shoulders as he comes in. So if it's straight on like this, what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to move this way. Now obviously I would use my hands there, okay? So I would either slap here, okay? Or I would roll this way, okay? So what I'm doing is I'm shifting my weight if I'm moving to the outside, I'm shifting my weight to the left leg, and I'm turning almost like there's no weight on this leg. So if Ryan chambers back and tries to stab me again, I can push off, even if he reacquires here, and then he comes back and goes here. I can now push off with this leg to get out of the way with the double side step. Okay, so the single side step is here like this, okay, or half side step, right? And then the double side step is here, and then push again, okay? The full side step is when you're here, and then we move around all the way out of the way. Not as just run away around. At a dodge. Oh yeah, so we did, all right, so, and then you can do the same side step on the overhead like this, and I'm going to move it this way. So that's a side step version too, right? So step over like this. Again, you're not trying to come from behind like that. You're trying to reach, and almost like you're punching this in like this, but you turn. So reach as quickly as possible, and then I turn. And if you think about it, right, then I can do James compression lock, or if you want an arm lock. But so that's a side step too. And then on the thrust, I can also on the high thrust, I can also do a side step too, like that. Okay. So I can also do both. Yeah. Well, both with the side step. And then the duck. Okay, so when you duck, oh shit, I don't want to bend at the waist because that's why I want to bend at the waist. When I duck, I want to be here. I also want to be able to explode up from this position, either in or out, preferably in. Okay, so if I'm here, and my body is over it, I can push out. Okay, but more importantly, if he swings with me, I can now explode up and out. If I'm bent at the waist, I can't do that. Right? If I go here, I can't come up quickly. So I want to be able, when I do that, when I duck, I want to look at him, and then I can push him as I come up or move out. He's a big guy. I push off of him. And then the other one is the oh shit slashing motion. And normally if the guy's coming in and I can pass it with the passive motion on my little line, I can do this, push him away, the back hang line. I can do the same thing. I can roll this and then push him away, get my weapon out or whatever. Again, these are the oh shit maneuvers. Okay, the idea here is what I want to do is I'm going to move this down a little bit so you can see my feet. So as he slashes across my belly, I'm going to just move like that. Now the key is to keep your knees bent, okay? Because then as he comes at me again, I can continue to move my knees. I can continue to do the motion. If I don't keep my knees bent, I'm stuck on the first motion. You can get me on the second. So when you practice this, keep your knees bent when you do it. Okay? That's it.